Okay, in this video we are going to look up on some of the important conditions or important functions in Excel. So we are in this video we are going to cover these topics like if condition and conditional formatting, VLOOKUP function, HLOOKUP function, match and index. So let's get start the video. So first I will explain if condition. So how to use if condition in Excel. So if you want to get the result based on some condition, then you have to use if condition. So how to use it? Just see. For example, in this table, in this data, I want to get a result, pass or fail based on some condition. For example, if a student pass in both subject above, if student score both subject above 35, then I need to give a result as pass. If the student fails to get 35 marks, if we get below 35 mark in both subject, and I need to print it as fail. So how to get this result by using if condition. So let's get start. To get the result, I need to use if condition is equal to if. Okay, is equal to if, open bracket, then I write my first condition that 21, that is math mark, should be greater than 35. Okay, and comma physics marks should be greater than 35. So here I using two condition. I need to satisfy this condition and as well as this condition. So here I have two condition. I need to use AND operator here because I am using two condition. So we can use AND or and not condition in if condition. So here I need to use AND condition. So I need to put AND before I write the condition. So I use AND here, then I will put comma, then I will close the bracket, then comma. If this two condition true, then I have to print the result as pass. Okay. If this is fail, if this two condition become false, I need to print fail. Then I close the bracket. So this is how this works. If enter, okay, this will give the result as fail because here both marks are below 35, so it will give the result as fail. When I drag it down, it will give the result. So here it is pass because both the marks are above 35. Here also it is pass because both the marks are above 35. Here also it is pass, and in this first math marks is below 35, that's why it gives the result. So there is another concept that nested if. So what is nested if? Nested if is that we can use one if condition inside another if condition. So we can use that to print the same result. For example, in this example, equal to if this marks greater than 35, if this condition become true, then I will give the another condition for the true part, that if this marks greater than 35, if both the condition is true, then the result would be pass, else fail. And I close the bracket. If the condition fail here itself, it will come directly to this part unless going to this part. Okay, if the condition fails, the condition becomes false here, it will directly come to this part and print fail. Close the bracket and enter. So I will got the result and I drag it down to the whole part. we'll get the same result as this. Here we used and condition. Here we use nested if for the same result. So this is how the nested if can be used. So this is about if condition. Then move on to the next concept, that is formatting. Conditional formatting. We can do the conditional formatting of our data. Based on condition, we can format our data. We can format our data or table. So let's see how to do it. First, we need to select the column. I will select this column. So first I will total it up. So I can do the total. Okay. So I will sum up the two subject marks. Sum and total. So here I got the total marks. Okay. Now I do conditional formatting of this data. Okay. First I select this data. Then I go to conditional formatting, which is I found in the home tab. Here it is conditional formatting. Then I click. I can give the condition based on many criteria like highest cell or top to bottom. First I will explain this one. Highest cell. Uh, for example, greater than. Here many options: greater than, lesser than, between. This is for numerical data. So if I will use greater than. If my marks is greater than uh, first I will select only numerical part. Okay, so first I select this, then I go to conditional formatting, then I use highlight cell rules. Greater than, if my marks is, I will give the condition as my marks is greater than for example 100. Okay, 100. Then I want to fill it with the, here you have many options like red, light red filled with the dark red text, yellow filled with the dark yellow text, green filled with the dark green text. I will give it as green because the marks is greater than 100, right? Then I click OK. So now you can see this data is background is filled with green and the text is in green. So I can use another others to fill it with the red. Conditional formatting. I will use lesser than, same 100, lesser than 100, fill it with the red. So now you see this data is filled with the red. So this is how we can use conditional formatting. Then I will show the conditional formatting, other conditional formattings. First I select that row with the numbers. Then I have this one, top 10. It will, I will give top 2. Okay, top 2. Then I want to fill the top 2 with the, we can also customize the format like this. You can change the font, border, and I will change the fill with green. Okay, then I will, okay. So now my data is, top 2 data is filled with, top 2 in the sense highest 2. Here 86 and 65 is the highest 2 data, so it is filled with the green color. So I will show another formatting, like I will selected this column, then I go to bar data. You can also use the bar data inside the cell. You can show the bar. So like this, you click here, it will show the bar, in the sense it will see which is the highest, it will fill it in the full bar, and which is the lowest, it will show it in the small bar. This is how the bar function works. If I do another formatting for this, now I use color scale. Okay, I use color scale. You can use this to represent in a different color. So this is how the conditional formatting works. I will show the last one, that is, you can also show the icons. If I use this, The highest number is shown in the green with the upper side showing arrow, and the last small number is showed with the red icon, and the average is shown in the yellow. So this is how the conditional formatting works. You can format your data based on some condition. If it is numerical data, you can condition your data based on some condition. Okay, so this is how the conditional formatting. This is a brief introduction of conditional formatting. Then next, look up on the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP function. So what is this VLOOKUP? First of all, see VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is to search something based on some reference. If you, for example, if you know the ID of the student, anyone, you want to check his age. You know the ID, but you don't know the age because the data is in a table or in Excel. You don't know the how to you don't know his age. You want to access his age. You only know his ID. Okay, then we can use VLOOKUP to search for his age. So VLOOKUP will search rightmost column. Okay, based on some reference, it will search the exact based on the column name, column number you give. It will search for that result. So let's search something. For example, I know the ID is 103. I want to check his age. I will use VLOOKUP because the VLOOKUP search vertically, right? It will search vertical this way. So we use VLOOKUP is equal to VLOOKUP VLOOKUP is equal to VLOOKUP. Then I give the, for example, I know the name as Priya. Okay, I need to put it in a double quote. Priya. Okay, then I need to select the range. I will select the range from here to here. Then I need to enter from here how many column information needed. From here 1 to third, I need to third column information. Then I enter third, and it will ask you want exact match or the approximate match. If I want exact match, I need to put 0. Then I close it and I hit enter. It will give 54. Here I enter the name as Priya, so I need to access her age, that is 54. So this is how the VLOOKUP function works. VLOOKUP function is used to search the rightmost information. Okay, if I know the age, if I know the ID, if I know the name, I can search for the other information using VLOOKUP. Then another function is that HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP used to use horizontal like this. If I know this column, I want to access this one. Okay, I want to access the name of this one by using the number of column. Okay, for example, is equal to HLOOKUP. Then I use this. I want to know the name. Okay, I want to know the name. Then I selected that name. Then comma. What position? What row information you needed that need to be filled by you. That is, I want to know like 5. Who is in the 5th position? Then click. Then row index number. Sorry, I first need to select that whole row. Then I need to press which position number 5. Then I need to press the exact match 0 and enter. So what, I get some error. Okay, I need to select from 38. select the array from 38, then I click enter. This will give the name of Priya because Priya is in the 5th position from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how the HLOOKUP function works. So the VLOOKUP function is to use search vertically, and HLOOKUP function used to search for the result horizontal. This is about VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Then next function is match. So what's about match? If you want to search something, it's same as the search function. There you search it for the position of a string. Here you are searching for the cell, in which cell that information is presented. For example, how to use match function is equal to match, open bracket, then lookup value. What value you want to looking for? For example, I want to looking for the name Rashmi. Okay, Rashmi, and lookup array in which column? In this column, need to comma. Sorry, Rashmi. In which column? I need to select the array in this. Okay, then I need exact match, so 0, close, and enter. I got the 6 because Rashmi is in a 6th position from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how the match function works. In match function, you can find out the position on the cell of the your searching result. Okay, this is how the match function works. Then the last one is index. So how the index works? Index works based on the, if you know the row number and the column number, you can easily find out using index. For example, here is equal to index, open bracket, and I need to select the whole array like this, then comma, then you need to put row number. I will put like 5, which column, and the third column it will give the okay, fourth column, for example, fourth column, then close it, enter. It will give 35, 54 because from here it will calculate the fourth column. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fourth row from here 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this it will give the result, fifth column and fourth result. Okay, this is how the index function works. So this is about some of the condition and the VLOOKUP functions and index function. Thank you.